knows that he's going into the operation on the 10th of this month. Next week, it's exactly 4 years since I did it.
And doesn't he look well on it?
Thank you. Going into the operation at 10.5 stone, coming out at 10 stone, and I now weigh 9 stone, which is what I weighed when I first got married.
Can you get back into your wedding suit?
No, I haven't got it anymore.
Right, Chris, are you going to start us off with something?
Yes, I will. I'll do this one, I think. I believe it's called the Sailor's Song. It was pleasant and delightful one midsummer's morn, to view the fine meadows all covered with corn, and the blackbirds and thrushes sang on every green spray, and the larks they sang melodious at the dawning of the day. And the larks they sang melodious, and the larks they sang melodious, and the larks they sang melodious at the dawning of the day. Said the sailor to his true love was walking one day. I'm bound far away, I'm bound for the Indies where loud cannons do roar, and I must go and leave you, my Nancy, you, the girl that I adore. I must go and leave you, Nancy. I must go and leave you, Nancy. I must go and leave you, Nancy. You're the girl that I adore. Then a ring from off a finger she instantly drew, saying, "Take this, dearest Willie, and my heart will go too." As she embraced her, tears from her eyes fell, saying, "May I go along with you? Oh no, my love, farewell." Saying, "May I go along with you?" Saying, "May I go along with you?" Saying, "May I go along with you?" Oh, my love, farewell. Oh, sorry, I've lost a page. Oh, sorry, folks, I don't seem to have any more. I can't remember. Saying, "Mary, may I go along with you? The ship is a-waiting out there in the bay. The anchor is hoisted, she waits for the next flowing tide. And if ever I return again, I will make you my bride." Saying, "If I ever meet you again, I will make you my bride. And if ever I return again, I will make you my bride." Thank you very much indeed, folks. Unfortunately, following the operation, I still get short of breath. I do apologise.
Right, you have the privilege of deciding which way to go.
Which way? Who's ready to sing next? Okay?
Right.
We go that way.
Thank you.
So, Ronnie Lane. Remember him in the Small Faces, and then he had a solo career. And it was a solo career where I thought he wrote some of his best stuff. He had a great sort of bluegrassy, country, folky band, and he had a couple of hits, and one of them was this one called "How Come?" And it seems to be about a rather sinister lady. It's right, isn't it? A bit sinister. So Alan's going to start this. He tells me it's a simple 12-bar blues.
That's what I'm saying. You ready?
How come when I look at the ace of hearts, always draw the ace of spades. How's it when your best friend brings you lilies on your birthday? How come,
How come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't superstitious, but these things I see? How come,
how come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. The spiders run, the cobwebs gone. Did read it when the moon was new. I drowned your cat, what do you say about that? I've even broken up your broom. How come,
how come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't superstitious, but these things I see? How come,
how come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. Sorry, I've got the pages in the wrong order. I don't know what's going on. Apologies. We'll start again with verse 2. How come when the local clergy calls, tells me you shouldn't wear black? What kind of bread are you gonna bake with that hemlock in your spice rack? How come,
how come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't superstitious, but these things I see? How come,
how come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. The spiders run, the cobwebs gone. Did you eat it when the moon was new? I drowned your cat, what do you say about that? I've even broken up your broom. How come,
how come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't superstitious, but these things I see? How come, how come, I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. How come, how come, I ain't superstitious, but these things I see? How come,
how come,
how come,
how come,
I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. Rusty, to say the least. Right. We've done a couple of Cash and Pretty songs already in the last few months. I really like what she's doing. And this is another one from her new album. It's called The First House on the Left. She wrote this in lockdown, when she could no longer afford to stay in her place and had to move back with her parents. And it's very nostalgic for her to move back home. And that's really what this is about. I don't know about you, but my kids, they were on the last stick. They'd leave home at 18, and a few years later they'd come back, and then they'd go away and they'd come back, and they finally moved out, I think. So this one's about that sort of thing. It's called The First House on the Left. It's only 2 pages, this one, isn't it?
I think so, just check.
I'm in the right order.
I can't do it correctly.
Which verse would you like to start with?
a house on a hill, one little corner where time stood still, and as though caught in some pendulum swing, I tried to go, but hope pulls me back in. Centuries passed through this door. The stories we write have been told here before. All of their voices still breathe in these walls. It's as though things never change here at all. Oh, is this the boat made of old bricks and mortar that's kept us afloat as we sail through the years? Or is this the light that shines from the shoreline, the port where we know we can rest? Or is it just the first house on the left? The garden tells most of the tales, with fragments of china, old horseshoes and nails, flower seeds planted by hands gone before, asleep through the winter and blooming once more. Is this where they slept on the way to the jail, or the shop where the lady had sweeties for sale? Or is this just a nest that was emptied by war, or the room where the next generation was born? Oh, is this the boat made of old bricks and mortar that's kept us afloat as we sail through the years? Or is this the light that shines in the shoreline, pushing us out and then pulling us in? Or is it the rocks so firm and unchanging, the port where we know we can rest? Or is it just the first house on the left?
Very nice, thank you, gentlemen. Right, so I'll do a tune, Chuck, and then we'll come over to you, okay? Right. I did confess to Neil and Jan that I hadn't played my guitar for 8 weeks. So my fingers are soft. So I'm going to play something that I'm familiar with.
First
Something.
aid kit handy.
If I could see the sunshine in your eyes. If I could see the sunshine in your eyes, my thoughts would reach the stars again. Darkness wouldn't cloud my sky, wouldn't need to rain again. Though sometimes I wonder where I am going to go, I hope someday I'll know and I will find it. If you take a walk down by the sea and you listen to the waves that fall, and you let the water touch your feet, and you listen to the voice that calls, you don't know what it really says, though you'd really like to hear. And you feel maybe it's near, but you can't reach it. As the year drifts slowly by, and we're watching as the seasons change, it's like a river that's flowing to the sea. There is no year that remains the same. But if a never-ending circle should make me turn my head, I'll know the words you said could last forever. I'll know the words you said could last forever. Thank you very much. Right, over to you, Chuck.
Okay.
What have you got for us tonight?
Well, I hope we've got the audio worked out, because playing harmonica muted is pretty boring. I'm going to play, it's Eric Clapton and Jim Gordon, or something like that wrote it, and I think we all know they wrote it about George Harrison's wife while she was still married to George. So here we go. I think I've got something wrong here.
Sounded all right to us.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
I think I prefer the acoustic version to the rock version. It's really nice. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you.
Right, Neil and Jan.
We'll start with a pair of waltzes. The first is the air of a very well-known Scots tune, so don't need to say more about that. The second one is called Michael Turner's Waltz, but it wasn't written by Michael Turner. He just collected it, and I'm told that originally it was by Mozart, but got taken over by English country musicians as a very popular tune. So we'll call it Michael Turner's Waltz, and that's after this one. this room for whom I have an intense admiration, because all the time we've been coming here, I've never heard them repeat a song. We've done this one here before, I'm sure, so I shall say no more, but we like it. That's our excuse. Again.
Thank you very much. Jean gets out her penny whistle.
Innovators indeed, isn't it? At least it's very portable, so there we are. Right, mine is definitely a repeat, but haven't done it for a couple of years, I should think. Anyway, it's The Sound of Silence. Okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light. that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. And no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sounds of silence.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, what have you got for us?
I'm back from after.
Oh, you're backing off, right, so
I want to see you.
the solo.
Social.
Sorry, I need to tune a bit first. One of these days I'll be here in time to do all this beforehand. This is a song, I suppose you'd call it a comic song, that I heard, or we heard, when we went to a show somewhere in Camden, I think it was. I'm not sure whether they were supporting or whether they were the supported act. I don't know. Their group, the duo called Ben Smith and Jimmy Brewer. Not a flicker of recognition anywhere. No, that's fine. No problem. Look them up. They're fabulous guitarists, and there's a lot of their stuff on YouTube. It's called A Lovely Day for Doing Nothing. Hang on. Something's not right somewhere. It's a lovely day for doing nothing. Waking up, then laying down. It's a lovely day for doing nothing. Nothing's what I'm doing now. I'll get round to things tomorrow. That's my motto every day. Get things fixed up by the weekend. But for now, it's where I Today's no day to do the dishes. I won't need them anyway. Lately, all my food's delivered in little boxes I forget to throw away. It's a lovely day for doing nothing. Waking up, then laying down. It's a lovely day for doing nothing. Is what I'm doing. Trying to learn to work the dryer, running out of things to wear, pile of empties getting higher. Shame they don't collect from up the stair. It's a lovely day for doing nothing. Waking up, then laying down. It's a lovely day for doing nothing. Nothing's all I've got right now. Nothing's all I've got right
Right, up to Mark.
Second song there. So this song, you'll all know who wrote it, but it's not known by everybody because Lennon and McCartney are all very well known for their Beatles songs, but this was made famous by Cilla Black. So less people, when you speak to general people, I'm sure you all know that Lennon and McCartney wrote this song, but not everybody does. It's quite a nice tune. Step inside, love, let me find you a place where the cares of the day will be carried away by a smile on your face. We are together now and forever. Come my way. Step inside, love, and stay. Step inside, love. I want you to step inside, love. You look tired, dear. Let me turn down the light. Coming out of the cold, rest your head on my shoulder. Love me tonight, I'll always be here. If you should need me day and night, step inside, love, and stay. Step inside, love. I want you to step inside, love. When you leave me, will you see me again? For I know in my heart we will not be apart. Then I'll miss you till then. We are together now and forever. Come my way. Come my
Oh, sorry, Bob. We'll come to you
Second
on the next. You obviously can read my mind. We'll come to you on the next round. We'll start our second half with your memorabilia. Bob, Wikipedia.
The trouble with doing a different song every time is eventually you reach the bottom of the barrel, and over the summer I should have been learning new stuff and I just sat around doing nothing. So we're at the bottom of last session's rejects. Now this is a Jimmy Reed song, Ain't That Lovin' You Baby, but this is the version that came out from rockabilly artist Dale Hawkins in the 50s. It's quite famous. He was vaguely famous for a couple of songs. I think one was covered by the Stones, but I can't immediately remember what it was. But he also did this arrangement of Jimmy Reed's Ain't That Lovin' You Baby. Quite short.
Ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you, girl? Ain't that loving you, baby? But you don't even know my name. Don't even know my name. Listen, let me tell you now, baby, why I say it's the truth. I ain't never, ever loved nobody way that I love you. Now ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you, girl? Ain't that loving you, baby? But you don't even know my name. Listen, let me tell you now, baby, why I say it's the truth. They could throw me in the ocean, swim to the bank, and I'd come home to you. Now ain't that loving you, baby? Ain't that loving you, girl? Ain't that loving you, baby? But you don't even know my name. Don't even know my name. Bluesman himself. And from one bluesman to another one, Mort.
Well, it's not going to be a blues, actually.
Oh, shucks.
I played bowls, actually, in the same club as Alan. We played in the same club, and there's another guy there also called Alan. He's 94 years old, and he's tall and athletic, and he's a really good bowler. You know, I'm talking Alan Bellamy. And I was watching him last week. He was playing a game of bowls, and he won and reached another club final. And this bloke turned around next to me and said, "Imagine what it'd be like if he'd looked after himself." And it made me think of this song, which is by Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. Time flies by in the blink of an eye when you're having too much fun, loving the high life, living the nightlife like tomorrow ain't never gonna come. But I ain't complaining about the road I've been running, women, whiskey and song. But I might have taken better care of myself if I had known I'm gonna live this long. must keep on moving, keep rolling along. Can't look back, I might turn to stone, but I might have taken better care of myself if I had known I'm gonna live this long. If I'd known I'm gonna live this long, might have changed things a bit. I still would have lived every song, but maybe not quite as fast as I did. But we're in pretty good shape for the shape that we're in. I just keep rocking till I'm gone, but I might have taken better care of myself if I'd known I'm gonna live this long. Yes, we might have taken better care of ourselves if we had known we're gonna live this long.
Right, shall we take a short intermission and come back for some more music in about 15 minutes or so?